Broadcasting live worldwide.
On June 16th, 2018, a show designed for you, the Daily Commuter, went live. A weekly show all about faith. A show with motivational topics, inspirational stories, and personal testimony set out to change the world.
Don't you see that your faith is coming alive? Don't you see that it's tested every time? He's the one that makes your life divine. He's the one that makes you feel fine. Your faith's being tested.
Welcome to Have Faith. Let it begin. Here's your host, Angel Santana.
Broadcasting live worldwide.
Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Have Faith. Let it begin. We are live, and the sun is finally starting to break through. It is Tuesday, April 14th, 2020. May God bless you. Folks, welcome to another episode. Today is called Tomorrow. I love you tomorrow. You're only a day away. I would have loved to play Annie to get us started throughout the morning, but I don't have the rights to Annie, that music, so we had to just go that route. Folks, as we all have been in this crazy journey, a journey that has been unexplainable, unpredictable, and something that we all are in it together. We're starting to see signs of hope, signs that can almost put a small sign of a cracked smile on the side of our mouths. We're starting to see things more on the upside. We're starting to see parts of the news showing people being discharged. I myself, working at a hospital, have been seeing discharge after discharge after discharge, and it's starting to feel like we're making the turn. Obviously, we've got so much more to go, so much more plans ahead of us on how to reopen, so to speak, the world. But one thing is for sure, today is the day our Lord has made for us. We're going to rejoice and be glad in it. Or some of us would say, let us be glad and rejoice in it. One of the things that I wanted to talk about today was I was watching Annie. I was watching a couple inspiring movies like Courageous, Facing the Giants, Miracles from Heaven. These are just some of the few that I was watching. And everybody kept saying almost the same thing. There's hope when you have faith. Tomorrow is just around the corner. All of us need to be prepared for what's next. What is next is what is inspiring. And what is next for all of us is hope. It is so hard for all of us to see that when we're not feeling strong, when we're feeling defeated, when we're feeling sad. And trust me and believe, I understand what that feels like. As many of you know, I shared with you, I was overwhelmed. And we get that way. We get to the point where we need to step back and say, my goodness, what am I going to do next? How am I going to deal with this situation? There's hope. There's hope. I can't express that enough. And one of the things that I kept thinking about when I had trouble sleeping the other night, I was thinking about memories of mine. And I said to myself, well, there's a memory that I don't believe I've ever shared before. So here goes. I guess I should have named this one called Yesterday, but that's okay. There's a purpose to this story, I promise, so bear with me. So one of the stories that I wanted to share with you this morning goes back to when I was a child. And I don't actually remember what age I was. Well, I guess you could say I was probably 15 or 16. And I remember working at what is now closed. It's called the Thruway Market. It was a local grocery store. It was one of those grocery stores that had it all. This is before the Walmart days, too. This is a store that their motto was, if we don't have it, you don't need it. It was a grocery store that had appliances, kids and toys, and it had everything. Kind of like what we see today. And I remember working there for the first time. And I was working in a pharmacy. And I remember being given a new job. A job to put VO5 shampoo and to stack them up. And I thought it was a really cool adventure. It was a cool job. I wanted to see how high I could stack those shampoo bottles. And I remember one time stacking it not too high, but not strategically. And of course, they all fell to the ground. And as I was thinking about that memory, I was thinking about all of us and our faith. All of us, at one point, have climbed the mountains, have reached the top, so to speak, and felt that we were on a journey, on a path that nothing could defeat us. But sometimes we slip. Sometimes we fall, not all the way to the ground. But let's be honest, there are times when we do. But when we fall, do you ever feel like as you're just about to fall, somebody reaches out and you grab their hand and you're dangling and they lift you back up and tell you everything's going to be all right? That's what happened that day when my shampoo bottles fell. Somebody walked up to me and said, "Hey, let me give you a hand. Let me help you." That is the good that we all possess inside. That is the good that each and every one of us share and should share with each and every person. I have the luxury of seeing a lot of the good, aside from the bad, at the hospital. Watching photograph after photograph after photograph after delivery of people from the community dropping off food, dropping off supplies, dropping off cards, saying thank you, is just another way to show how good we all can be. That's why tomorrow, to me, is not a problem. It's only a day away. And I believe that we're just around that corner. And I believe that tomorrow is coming. Tomorrow will happen. Tomorrow will be the day that all of us can say, it's only a day away. We continue to ask for prayers for those of you out there that are sick, for those of you that are battling cancer, those of you that maybe have been diagnosed with COVID-19 or other types of a disease, for those of you that are recuperating from falls, from surgeries, so that most of you that have maybe were supposed to have surgery are been put to the side temporarily and are maybe dealing with more pain and wishing and hoping this could come faster so that you can proceed with your procedures. We must think about all the essential personnel that are out there doing their best to keep us free, to keep us safe, to keep us well. The nurses and doctors and EMTs, first responders, police, firemen, military personnel, our government officials and Congress and even the presidency, all the people that maybe we don't appreciate on an everyday day life, we have to encourage and pray that all of them will find the right way to keep us on the right path to righteousness. Allow us to do that today and every day. Allow us to say to ourselves, today may be Tuesday, but tomorrow is Wednesday. And then tomorrow will be Thursday. And then tomorrow will be Friday, TGIF. And then tomorrow, the weekend, will be here. That's why tomorrow is only a day away. May God be with you. May He bless you. May He shine His love upon you and grant you peace. And never forget to have faith. Let it begin. Thank you for listening to another episode of Have Faith, Let It Begin. That's right, Ariel. We're done with another show. And it's always great to have this show with you, my love. You know, we're going to encourage each and every person to listen to our show every single weekday. That's right, you and I are going to help change the world. Do you think that you can do that for me? Huh? Yeah, you know you can. She does. We want to let you know, and yes, we encourage you to listen to our show each and every weekday, and it's going to be live at 7:30. Make sure you're subscribed to our show. Make sure you get ready, fasten those seatbelts, because Ariel and I and my family are going to bring you a new topic, a new story each and every day, right? Isn't that right, Ariel? Yeah. And she's smiling at me. Guys, enjoy your day.
Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.